We decide where we will go. Right here, this team, right now, every step.
Splashes it through. Oh, what a big shot.
Wear them down with our effort. Wear them down with the consistency of it.
Virginia's going to win anyway. Unbelievable. Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Stellar One Bank and by UVA Health System and by Geico and by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
and I feel like I'm doing a great job of helping these guys out.
Virginia 14, Tennessee 6. Nice pass from Jones to Toby underneath. He lays it in with the right hand on a dart.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Akil Mitchell from the men's basketball team, but you already knew that. We've got some great stories for you from Virginia Athletics. First, we'll take a look at our highlights from Wednesday night's game against Tennessee.
Here's Darion Atkins spinning around. He was banging at the low block, and he fades away and shows the nice touch from 10 feet out. Darion puts the Hoos on the board first. Ball punched away. Virginia got to find a way to get some points. Here's Harris elevating and splashing through a jumper from 18 feet out. So Harris hits Virginia's first bucket since the opening possession of Tennessee. As the pass shoveled to the far wing left to Harris. He sends it down low to Atkins. He's spinning around, faking the pass one way, fading away. He'll knock down about a 10-foot jumper, and again, Darion Atkins showcasing the touch.
It was a physical game. It was a slugfest. Those guys are big, they're strong and athletic. And it was a tough game, but I feel like we had to use our smarts.
Here's Stokes isolated on Atkins, tries to power it in on Atkins. His shot blocked away by Darion.
Yeah, those are two good defensive teams. Baskets weren't easy to come by, and it was physical. And, again, we're trying to just play tough possession basketball.
It's Tevin Jones on the left-hand dribble as he works around the screen now at the top of the arc. He hands it off to Harris. Harris elevates in, rattles a jumper through from 16 feet away at the elbow left. Virginia has it on the other end, leading 10-6. Here's Akil Mitchell, a nice powerful move, floats it up with a baby jumper underneath on the other side for his first points of the night.
This team is fairly balanced when you look at it for the most part, so I think that's real important.
Opening half, Virginia with the lead. They have not trailed, leading by 6. Entry pass for Mitchell from Anderson. But it's a long jumper from Mitchell as he hits it from the baseline left from about 16 feet away. It's a 10-2 scoring run now for Virginia. Virginia 14, Tennessee 6. Nice pass from Jones to Toby underneath. He lays it in with the right hand on a dart of a pass from Tevin Jones. Long range in the game as Evans moves into the front court. Feeds it to Mitchell, who dropped it. He would have had an easy dunk. Regathers it, lays it in off the window anyway. Joe Harris now on the other side. Dumps it into Atkins. Atkins pulls up. His shot up and good from 8 feet away. An eye on Akil Mitchell. See how he does alone against Jarnell Stokes. Now that his partner in crime is gone. Here's a nice feed inside, and Hall will throw it down with a two-hand dunk and shoot free throws at just 63% as a team. Here's Mitchell spinning down low. He has the ball knocked away, gets it back, and powers it right back up and in. Nice play by Mitchell. Tenacity underneath. He's now got 9 points to lead all scorers in this one. Any point in this game. Here's a pull-up jumper. Harris with a hand in his face. Does it thwart him in one manner or the next? He knocks it down from 18 feet away. Defended by McBee. He sends to Evans. Evans dribbling between defenders. Now takes it back to the rack and lays it off the window using that same scoop shot he showed just one possession ago. Joe Harris gets alone from 3 and fires and connects from the near wing left. Harris was all by himself when he let that go. The Here's Evans going behind the defense, misses on a scoop shot, this time using the left hand. Mitchell gets the rebound and the stick back as he now has a double-double as Virginia goes ahead 34-21.
Some of his offensive rebounds were very impressive tonight. I thought there were a couple of them that were high level, and I think those extending the play, giving us another chance, that stuff is just significant for us offensively.
I've always been a team guy.
And the inbound pass, it's Harris with a quick lay-in on the pass from Jontel Evans, who catches him snoozing. Jones dumps it down low to Atkins. Atkins fading away, jump hook on the way in, good. McCray now feeding to Golden. Golden with his foot perhaps on the three-point line. It was, and he drills the shot. A 5-point lead. Here's Joe Harris sending a pass inside. Mitchell goes into the air and lays it in as he converts his layup up close.
They were so aware of Joe, and then even off of a ball screen, that it might open up a little a kick to the guy rolling to the rim, or Joe might be able to turn the corner. He made a heck of a play.
Tennessee throughout, but especially here in the second half for the Hoos. Harris attacks down low, lays it in off the window as he gets underneath the defense. That was an opportunistic play by your junior leading scorer, Joe Harris out of Chelan, Washington.
So I got it, and then Akil, I think somebody coming up to a wing ball screen. I just kind of rejected the screen because of a guy started to overplay it, and I had a clean lane to go to the basket.
Pass inside for Hall. Hall initially couldn't control it, but now gathers it in with 8 to shoot. He fades away. Jumper on the baseline, misses too short.
Who they want to have the ball, and that's Joe Harris.
Harris's front side of the one-on-one misses, though, so Joe can't help ice this game, and Tennessee's got life again for the season. Tennessee with a basketball after the timeout. McBee gets a good look at a three. He launches it up, no good. The tip-in misses. Stokes gets it back again, and he will power it in on the third try.
When we went in the huddle, Coach was actually talking to us about missing those free throws, and he just told me, he's like, look, you hit these two, it'll be big, so I stepped into the line and I knocked them down.
46-38 is the final horn sounds. Cavaliers pick up their 6th consecutive win, now 7-2.
It's a great team. You know, I feel like the difference between 7-2 and 1-2 is that guys aren't worried about themselves. It's all about the team. And when you have a chemistry like that, it's a special thing.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to the show. Forward Darion Atkins is leading the team in blocks and field goal percentage. We caught up with a talented second year.
Feeds it off now to Nolte. Nolte will send it to Mitchell at the top of the circle. Nice pass inside and a two-hand slam from Darion Atkins as Virginia gets a beautiful pass to set up the two-hand dunk.
What I'm trying to focus on basically is playing hard defensively and offensively. I've worked on my offensive game, but it's coming slowly but surely. I think my main focus would be defensively, getting a lot of rebounds and blocking shots, because that's, my main strength, especially coming into, Virginia my first year. That's my main focus. And I guess offensively, I would crash the glass, to get my points and stuff like that. And to get guys open, like Joe and Paul and Evan. We're long, we're versatile, we're quick, and we're energetic. Our matchup is we have the advantage on defense against most guys because they're big men, they're not as quick as us. The thing that we have is that we're obviously we're really quick and we're really energetic, and we play great on-ball defense and off-ball defense.
Here's a pass to Harris, nearly stolen. He takes it down the lane, feeds it off to Atkins, who was fouled. Count the basket. He stuffs it down, and Virginia's going to get a chance at a three-point play.
But the game was very emotional. Coach Bennett and Paul being from Wisconsin. Coach Bennett, especially after the game when we won, I heard that he was about to cry before we came to the locker room. When we got in there, he was so pumped up. He was so pumped up until he turned red, and he was screaming and yelling. And I was so happy that we got the win, especially for him because he was home and his father, laid the foundation at that school. It was a great win for us. It was a great victory, and not only for that, but because Wisconsin's actually a great team. They're a great Big Ten team, and it was a big W for us. It feels kind of weird, just because just last season, I was a youngster myself, and I was one of those guys who didn't have any experience at all. Helping out Mike and helping out Evan, helping out the young folks, it's been a privilege to me and an opportunity to go out and be able to show them the ropes. I feel like they're grasping onto the defensive concepts pretty well. It's weird that I've had to step up in such a way, and I feel like I'm doing a great job of helping these guys out.
The wrestling team traveled to Las Vegas last weekend for the Cliff Keen Invitational. Jed Moore and Nick Sulzer led the Cavaliers to a great finish. Here are the highlights.
The season's been a grind. We kicked up the intensity of the schedule immensely. The season's been very hard to this point, but we've had some great things happen. Namely, Jed Moore's been wrestling spectacular. He's been able to wrestle the #1 ranked guy in the country, #3 ranked guy in the country, #4 ranked guy in the country, all within the first half of the season. So we hope that's going to help him towards the end of the year, and that was the whole goal of having the schedule like this. We've also had George DiCamillo, a true freshman who just placed out in Vegas. He's nationally ranked as a true freshman at 17th in the country. That's a great story for us, and Nick Sulzer is having a great year as well, and he's wrestled a lot of tough competition as well, and he just took 3rd out in Las Vegas.
Going into some of my matches against guys who were seated ahead of me, I didn't even think about that at all. I mean, it wasn't really a thought in my mind. It was just go out and wrestle, kind of see what happens and let it all hang out there. If I just do that, it's kind of like the sport usually takes care of itself.
Jed specifically wrestled great on top. As a matter of fact, he doesn't know yet, but I'm going to have him teach one of the moves he was hitting all tournament to our team tomorrow. Nick Sulzer is really good on his feet. He hasn't given up many takedowns, if any. Top wrestling is something we live and die by. It's something that we pride ourselves on, and from that position, I think the guys have been winning and been doing great.
Vegas is a really long, grinding tournament, especially seeing a lot of the bigger schools like Ohio State, Michigan, all those Big Ten schools that are really tough programs, and it really gets you ready for NCAAs. Every match, I think, I either got the first takedown or I went in there and competed really solidly on my feet. As far as individually, I think everyone picked up something that they can utilize to improve for March, and I think that's what's most important. It's not necessarily always the results that we have to look at, but the journey and the process.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health System. We're for fans everywhere, and we're for the Cavaliers.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. The women's basketball team traveled to Minnesota for the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Here's a look at their big win.
Out top to Banham. No look pass to Noga in the corner. Launching 3. Good. Shane Mullaney picks up the dribble. Passes to Banham. She launches another 3. And Minnesota leads by 7. Right wing to Shane Mullaney. Now to Banham. Left corner for Noga. Launching the 3. And she hits.
Bring the defense intensity. Just pick it up intense-wise. And just know that the games are of runs. And that was their run. And we knew we had to just stay poised and just fight back. Running
right-hander, good, in the foul. It's left elbow to Sarah Beth Barnett, back to Franklin, a 3 from the corner, it is true. Near sideline, holding the ball high, throws it to Wolf, backing down in the paint, fades, fires, got it.
We got down early and they took us out of our zone, and we stayed poised, and we came back and got really aggressive in our man, pressing a little bit with it, and other times we just fall back into our half-court man. But we tried to stay really aggressive with it, and I thought we did a really good job early.
Loose in the paint, Kelsey Wolf trying to track it down, pirouettes along the sideline. She's got it, a 2-on-1 the other way. Wolf into the lane, right-handed cruising layup is good for Kelsey Wolf, and Virginia opens up a 6-point lead.
Her confidence level, it's just so high right now, and she's just, at times, she can just take a team and put them on her shoulders and run with them, and she did that tonight.
4 on the shot clock. Franklin recognizes, drives in the lane, fades and fires from 15. Front iron, no. Amobio's got the rebound, goes up with the right hand, puts it in for 2, and Virginia's back up by a dozen. Front of the arc, shot fake, kicks it left side for Franklin. A wide open 3. Why not? Cavaliers dial it up from downtown.
We just got comfortable shooting here and shoot around and in warm-ups. And I guess we were just feeling it. And when you're not hitting in other games, you just got to keep shooting.
And they loaded up for Sarah Beth Barnett. Let's fly! It buries it.
We made some great post-entry passes. It's something we've been working on. We took a better care of the ball this game. We've been averaging about 20-22 turnovers. I think we had about 13 tonight, so much better. And I thought it was balanced scoring. I think we had 3 players in double figures, so the more we have that type of balanced scoring, the harder we are going to be able to guard.
Virginia storms into Minneapolis, and they destroy Minnesota 90-68.
The women's team took a break from their busy schedules for a basketball clinic with local elementary students. Here's a recap of the event.
We are at Greenbrier Elementary School, and we did like a little mini clinic. There was a shooting station, ball handling, defense, and passing. We had a really good time. The kids were really, really energetic. They were like kindergartner to 4th grade. I was at the defensive station. You know, I was a little bit worried about the kids not being enthused because there was no ball involved, but as long as you say there's a race, they're pretty much game. So, yeah, we did a little defensive relay, and that was fun. I do want to point out that when asked who learned what at each station, I had the most hands raised. So I do want to point that out.
Let's all join hands and give the young or dear old UVA.
Coming up after the break. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.
Welcome back to the show. The baseball team completed their off-season training with the Iron Cavalier Challenge. Join us for an inside look at the grueling course.
It's about doing things the right way, okay? What's that called? What word do we use about that it means doing it the right way? Details, okay? That's doing it the right way, all right? Is being detailed, and that's what this thing's about. I'm telling you, we talked to you about it all semester long, okay? It's about details, it's about fundamentals, and why is it about that? It's about that because that's what ends out making the team consistent. And that's what this team needs to do, is be consistent. All right? If we're consistent, we've got the talent to have a lot of fun. There's some guys that made some really great sacrifices today for this team, and that's important. There's going to be points in the season where you're going to have to sacrifice yourself for the good of this team. This is about giving your best and pushing yourself mentally and physically. All right, everything you got. This is our last day.
Come on, Kinger. You got any Kinger? This is the last time, baby. Get through there, get through there. Yeah!
Good job, man. Hell of a day, man. I'm on 3. 1, 2, 3.
There have been some great plays this year in Virginia athletics. Let's take a quick look back at the best of the fall.
They're spinning in the lane, lays it in with a foul.
Head of the key to Wolf, launches a three-pointer for the tie. Got it.
Once and all, he's going way down the middle of the field. Single coverage, 2.
Johnson with that left foot in the box. The header, there it is! Virginia has won it!
McGee makes the catch! Wow! Wow!
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We have some great home games this week, so come on out and support the Cavaliers. Men's basketball takes on Mississippi Valley State Saturday and Morgan State on December 19th. And women's basketball faces Coppin State on December 18th. Be looking out for some more great Who Vision productions in the new year. I'm Akil Mitchell, and until next time, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Stellar One Bank. In banking, there's good, better, and stellar. Visit Stellar One Bank today to see the difference. And by UVA Health System. We're for fans everywhere, and we're for the Cavaliers. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.